And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Terry. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. And it's Anthony in at the point. RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a grind. This is a physical sport we play. And your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Terry against Trent. Terry dishes to Vucevic. And here is Giddey. Kuzma pulls it in. Lets a floater go. No good on that one. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And both free throws good for Terry. Here's Milwaukee now. Outside Anthony. Pass to Turner. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Now Anthony. Off target from three-point range. Dosunmu with the bounce pass. To the right side. To the middle. It's stolen. Terry against Trent. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Trent.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Terry outside. High post Vucevic. Pass to Buzelis. And there's Terry. Now Buzelis. Giddey surveying the D. Here's the 3. The rebound by Turner. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slings it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 2. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And boy, how they were able to come back in the fourth quarter of that game. Being down as much as they were made it a really special win.
Now here's Terry. Buzelis sets a screen for Terry. The shot now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Now Turner. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Now here's Giannis. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Hands it from downtown.
Everybody's watching Giannis when he's near the bucket. Perfect time for the kick out.
Bulls trail by 3. Terry outside. Pass to Dosunmu. Pick by Vucevic. Launches a 3. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Trent in the corner. Turner with a screen for Trent. Inside. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And using that improved court awareness, Turner continues to make plays out of the pick and roll.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. The 3. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Anthony, the pass to Turner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Turner with a screen for Trent. Pass to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Dosunmu finds Giddey. And the layup's good off the glass.
Ooh, he's gone 1 of 4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo dishes to Turner. Giddey against Anthony. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Down low. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Here's Terry. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Back to Anthony. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. They get it again, and Turner stays with it. Bulls trail by 4. Terry outside. Back to Giddey. It's tipped. Giannis with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Giannis kicks to Trent. Pass to Turner. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. Over Buzelis. With the clock winding down, and Turner throws it down.
The effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Chicago is gone, just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. So the wing on the left. Pass to Giddey. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things. Now,
Now here's Dosunmu. Into the lane. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
RJ, you and I talk to people around the league, and there's a lot of chatter about Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, you can't deny Ayo's speed and shooting ability. And as he's progressed, he's become much better at reading defenses.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you guys.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Outside Anthony. Giannis outside. Pass to Kuzma. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And such a determined scorer. When challenging the defense, Kuzma won't take no for an answer.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Free throw good, Kuzma. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Kuzma outside. Turner with a screen for Kuzma. Off target with his 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
To the inside, Terry. And it's all evened up. Terry's got his second basket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bucks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Changes here for the Bucks. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent, and Rollins subbed in for Anthony. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jones comes in for Terry. Rollins the pass to Turner. Kuzma against Herter. Kuzma can't get it to go.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Jones with it. 8 points his last outing. Vucevic finds Herter. 6 to shoot. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 6.
On the interior, Vooch, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Rollins the pass to Turner. Now here's Prince. To the paint. Here's Rollins. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Rollins got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Chicago's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Jones sets the pick for Giddey. There's the drive. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Bucks shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Herter against Kuzma.
And this happens when Kuzma is aggressive. When he's looking to score, he makes the D react.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
The first free throw is good.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. Chicago also making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Okoro in for Josh Giddey. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Here's Jones. No scoring in this one. Pass to Okoro. 5 to shoot. Here's Herter. Prince with the defensive effort. And so it's Milwaukee now. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Number 5, the Bulls.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
That free throw, no good. Milwaukee making a switch here. Sims is checked in. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Chicago's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Jones, the pass to Herter. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Green. Kuzma against Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. No good on that one. Bobby Portis has checked in for Milwaukee. And Chicago also making a switch. Phillips has checked in. And he sinks the second. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Jones. Still scoreless from the baseline. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. The 11-footer. The shot, no good.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Rollins against Jones. Williams kicks to Herter. Pass to Smith. 5 on the clock. Outside Williams. A 3-ball. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Bulls lead by 1.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Chicago. They're up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Kevin Herter. Patrick Williams is out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Asenge in at the 3 spot. Here's Rollins. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off of him.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now Herter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Jones. Rollins grabs the board. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Prince. Now Portis. They kick it out to Green. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Smith finds Herter. Driving inside.
You love to see that from Herter. If teams are going to guard against his 3-point ability, you have to make them pay and just blow by them.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Portis against Smith. Doubled by Smith. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his first bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Picked his pocket. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Rollins. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's Jones on the wing. Covered by Rollins. Smith with a screen on Prince. Driving to the basket.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Trent comes in for A.J. Green. And Anthony subbed in for Taurean Prince. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Driving in. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Here's Terry. He has 6. The inside shot. Pass to Dosunmu. Clock at 6. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Giannis passes to Portis. And it's Terry that time on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Bucks trail. A top 10 pick in 2020, Jalen Smith, Richard, played for 3 teams before his 25th birthday. He's seen a lot.
Yeah, that's such a challenge for a young player. I moved around a bit, but it was later in my career. Give Jalen credit. Despite the changes, he is still developing well.
Just 5 on the clock. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Terry over Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Cole Anthony.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
2 shots.
He's off on the first. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Rollins. And Chicago also making a switch. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. Good on the second free throw. Giannis with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto. And they double up Giannis. Here's Kuzma. Good on the 3-point shot. Kuzma's got 10.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Terry outside. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 5 assists tonight.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
And here is Anthony. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
To the middle. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Trent kicks to Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Big time slam, Giannis! Oh my!
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Bulls have gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Here's Giddey. Drops in the tray. 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And he makes good on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's the teardrop. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. making a change here. Turner's checked in. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Terry finds Vucevic. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Giannis high post. 10 points for him. Kuzma passes to Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Giddey kicks to Terry. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 6 assists in the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. Back to Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
The Bulls leading by 5. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys, back over to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. That 3 off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. Giannis with it, and it's Buzelis picking him up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. Turner passes to Kuzma. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Turner with a screen on Terry. Here's Trent. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Trent's got his first points in this one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Chicago's shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Pass to Buzelis. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Giannis Antetokounmpo with the finish.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And here are the Bulls now. Terry outside. Giddey sets the pick for Terry. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
.141 left in the first half. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Bulls third.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
.136 left in the second quarter. It's Kuzma top the key. Anthony with it, and Terry picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Buzelis. And it's Terry on the drive.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 3. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Here's Terry, defended by Trent. Anthony against Giddey. Kicks it out to Terry. Vucevic a screen on Trent. Outside Terry. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Anthony. Kuzma outside. Pulls up. And again, the Bucks miss. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bulls lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey everybody, with plenty of action going on right now, let's get you up to date on the latest. It's the Boston Celtics, trying to catch up in the second. They're behind by 6.
Love the action in that one so far. Might be tight all the way until the end, Ernie.
Now let's take a closer look at that tight first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined. That's a sign of good coaching.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Bucks trail by 3. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent is out there with Anthony, and it's Turner in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Here's a look now at what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, that one might be worth keeping an eye on. It's always a great matchup when those two face off.
Here's Dosunmu. Now Giddey. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3. Trent against Giddey. Yes, and the foul. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Shooting one.
And it's tied up with that one.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion, but best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Here's Vucevic. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game.
Probably didn't need the fade on that shot, but he might have thought the defender was a little bit closer.
And stolen by Giddey. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Here's Giddey. He's got 9. Down low. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Giddey. Buzelis has got his second bucket. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. Their great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Just 5 to shoot. Shots good by Turner.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Chicago trailing here. Giddey, the pass to Dosunmu. And there's Terry. Pass to Giddey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Well, Josh Giddey provides a floor general's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second.
He got the big one to tie it up, but really wanted to put them in front.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Terry. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Terry setting the pick for Giddey. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And again, Chicago, no good. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Good. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points for the quarter.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Chicago with the ball. Terry outside. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Terry with a screen on Kuzma. Here's Dosunmu. Kicks it out to Terry. Over Trent. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 4. Trent outside to the inside. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 14 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
The numbers now for Nikola Vucevic, coming off a terrific season. 10th in rebounding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Now here's Giddey. He's got 10, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Trent with the wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 6. Terry in the corner. Right wing. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Giddey. 5 on the clock. Can they get it? Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis outside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Dosunmu up top. Guarded by Kuzma. Giddey with it. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. And the Bulls with another miss. Bucks leading by 6. And here's Trent. Makes it off the glass. Trent's got his second basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Giddey. He's got 10. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Now Dosunmu. He's got 8. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Giannis passes to Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And a big night for Myles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
And so it's Terry bringing it up for the Bulls, trailing by 10. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Pass to Terry. Halt the run. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Anthony. Giannis outside. Pass to Trent. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Giannis outside. Antetokounmpo cannot be stopped.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Bulls trail by 11. Terry outside. Back to Giddey. Turner with the steal. Here's Trent, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And good things happen when you keep your head up like Kuzma did there.
And Chicago has possession. Giddey with it. 10 points for him. Over to the left wing. Here's Vucevic, and it's sent back by Turner. Pass to Kuzma. Floats one. He lays it in. Kuzma's got 6 in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Giddey. Now here's Dosunmu. Bulls moving the ball around. Giddey sets the pick for Vucevic. Back to Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got 12.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Milwaukee leading by 13. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee. And Chicago also making a switch. Jones is checked in. Anthony against Jones. Over in the corner, Portis. Up top, Kuzma. Six to shoot. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Bucks lead by 15.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Terry outside. Jones with the screen on Trent. Trent against Terry. A wide open look here for Vucevic. That's good from 17 feet away. Vucevic has got 12 in the game.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Jones against Anthony. Kuzma outside. Portis sets the pick for Kuzma. Shoots over Dosunmu. Kuzma can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 13. Outside, Jones. Here's Vucevic. It's rebounded by Portis.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Anthony kicks to Kuzma. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Jones dishes to Vucevic. Jones looking for an opening. Goes up on the wing. A rebound by the Bucks. There's 1:59 left here in the third quarter. Turner with the screen. Anthony drives in, shoots the 3. Another miss by Kuzma.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Inside. Here's Buzelis. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. A.J. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Terry. Jones finds Giddey. Pass to Smith. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 11 in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Bulls trail by 16. Outside, Jones. Giddey sets the pick for Jones. Huerter against Green. Three-pointer. Huerter, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Rollins. Prince with a screen on Giddey. Here's Rollins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Milwaukee, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Rollins hits them both. Here's Huerter. Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bucks on top. They lead by 18. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Chicago right now, Patrick Williams is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Smith, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Bucks leading by 16. Now, Antetokounmpo. And it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 29.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Here's Jones. Pass to Smith. And here's Herter. Outside, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup. Jones has got his first basket of the night.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
"60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Smith against Portis. Prince outside. Portis sets the pick for Prince. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Jones. Rebounded by the Bucks. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Down low, it's deflected. Antetokounmpo, count that one. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Giddy with it, picked up by Portis. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 16-point lead. Lays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 33 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Jones kicks to Williams. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 18. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Jones. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Kuzma's checked in for A.J. Green. And a change for the Bulls. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Giddey. Smith with a screen on Prince. Giddey goes in. Outside, Jones. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 8th assist here tonight. Bucks leading by 18. Prince looking around. Pass to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Bulls trail by 18. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Smith outside. Screen by Smith. Here's Herter. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Pass to Buzelis. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Milwaukee leading by 18. Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Now Antetokounmpo. Kuzma left side. Back to Antetokounmpo on the clock. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 18. Herter with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Turner's checked in for Portis. Trent comes in for Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Then for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Smith. Dosunmu comes in for Kevin Herter. And Terry subbed in for Jones. No good on the second free throw.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line, and that's happened to them here in the second half. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Kuzma. Back to Dosunmu, pass to Giddey. Now Vucevic, Turner covering. Vucevic to the pass to Giddey. Offline with his 3.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Trent outside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
To the paint. Here's Kuzma. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Giddey. They could use a bucket. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
To the inside, here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. There's the pick. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 41.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And there's Terry. Pass to Buzelis. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. Banked in off the glass.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Look, Vuce is a big man that can score at all 3 levels. And look, his versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses.
Here's Rollins. To the middle. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Pass to Buzelis. Terry setting the pick for Buzelis. Giddey against Rollins. Clock at 6. Giddey, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Rollins. To the inside. Here's Giannis. And the jump by Giannis.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team him shoot at this point in time. Triple team the dude.
Well, Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
Rollins the pass to Portis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Vucevic.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for the Bucks, Coby White, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Portis drains both of them. Bulls have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Terry kicks to Giddey.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
This one for 3. It's good from long range.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock him down if you let him.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Now Giannis. Pass to Rollins. Portis a screen on Giddey. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Portis. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Vucevic against Portis. Vucevic down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
First one falls for him.
Consistently productive. Vooch can get you 20 and 10 every single night.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Sims is checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
They need everything they can get right now, but can't leave points on the table.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
At the line for 1.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. Here's Rollins. Pass to Prince. Giddey against Rollins. And he banks in the layup.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Buzelis. Buzelis sets a screen for Vucevic. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks so much, guys. Well, Myles, a shootout in the first half. Were you happy with the effort overall tonight?
Yeah, no, the effort was great most of the night. I think that no team was playing defense in the beginning, you know, so second half I think we came out there and really established our defense, which we needed to do.
And you have to work on getting your team going earlier in the next matchup. Congrats on the win, though, tonight.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.